Welcome back to Trenton State Dynasty. We are top 25 for the first time and playing in the Conference USA Championship game against 10-2 Jacksonville State. Now, we have already taken on Jacksonville State once this year, and as you'll note, it wasn't close. 31-6. It was our biggest win of the season, all things considered, I would say, and that's factoring in playing an FCS school. We allowed 14 points to them and only 6 to Jacksonville State. Now, is it the biggest margin of victory? I don't know the math on that to be correct, but it felt like the biggest win. It was never really even close, and we probably could have even run up the score more than that. If you check out the top stories here, we obviously have no chance to make the college football playoff here in year number 2. Now, that's okay. It's year 2. We don't have to be a college football playoff team. If you look at the way the current bracket looks, you can see that Clemson, Alabama, Penn State, and Temple are going to be getting the first round byes. If we went undefeated, we'd be in right now probably. We'd probably be the highest ranked group of 5 team, but it didn't happen that way. We played really well, but not well enough for that. Only a 74 overall for Jacksonville State. This is quite a winnable game. We are bowl eligible for the first time, so regardless of what happens here, you're going to get 2 games this episode. This game, and then our bowl game, and then it's the offseason. And here we go. Playing for the CUSA title, Basher's been a really nice return man for us this year. Hasn't housed anything, as far as I can remember, but overall has played well. You can see the numbers there. We're averaging, oh my goodness, 418.2 yards per game for Jacksonville State, 418.3 yards per game for your Trenton State Titans. Although we convert third downs at a much higher rate, and we're already going to get on the move here with Streeter and probably take unnecessary contact, but get 7 yards in the process. 3rd and 3. I actually think we could run the ball here. I think that's actually probably the way to go. Lee Beebe Jr., just find something. Nope. All right, well, first drive of the game, maybe not exactly what I was looking for. We got a lot of wind going against us as well. It's a pretty good-looking punt, though. Yeah, we're not going to get a crazy bounce there, probably. But that's not too bad. Maybe our defense can play a little bit better. Morgan Merriman with the TFL to start. It's a great play. Only 16 tackles for him on the season seems ridiculously untrue. I guess just 16 solo tackles probably. Gotta have a lot more combined than that, surely, right? Although with his inability to get off blocks in that spot, maybe not. Good stop. That's how you do it. Force the punt right back. Back-to-back 3 and outs as back comes out, or backy, or Jacksonville State. So it's all good. Home field advantage should have Jacksonville State shaking in their boots a little bit. It's not a bad return there from Basher back to the 30. 2nd and 10. Branham just going to sit down. Wide open. They're going to give us the 6 yards for free. And I would consider running the ball here again, but it just didn't work out very well the last time out, so we're going to try and pass for it. Here is 3rd down and 4. Branham wide open. That is an easy first down. If they're not going to cover him, that's who we're going to throw to, no question. Wide open on the bubble. Can we get it out there? Yes, barely. Got out so late. I thought I pressed it way earlier than that, but I guess it didn't register or something. We're barely able to complete that pass. 3rd and 1. I mean, you got to think we can run for it in this spot. The numbers are just overwhelming in our favor. Lee Beebe Jr. with the truck stick gets the first down. 1st and 10. Kierden's got him beat. If you're even, he's leaving. Touchdown, Kai Kierden. What a ball from Streeter. Put it on the money. Kierden with enough speed to run away from the slot corner, and it was just too easy. Just put the football out in front of him. Now, the DB made a nice play to even try to contest that throw. Thought maybe could contribute to a drop, but Kierden with the strong hands holds on to the football and gives us a lead for the first time today. First points of the game. I'll take it. Play action. Merriman brings down the quarterback. Screaming into the backfield for the sack. Morgan looking like Sean Merriman A rare sack for him. He's really played more of an impact in coverage this year, forcing, you know, some interceptions. But there he is on the blitz. Kind of designed there, or not by design, just spur of the moment, spontaneous. No responsibility, so go after the QB, make a play, and that's exactly what he did. 3rd down and 6 as we approach the end of the first quarter. Stadium going wild, at least by our standards. And that's going to be intercepted by Morgan Merriman right on cue. Easy reads. Hop on pop. Morgan Merriman with the bait and the pick. And we had the ball on the 11-yard line. What a job by Morgan Merriman to trap the quarterback, really. Timing the jump perfectly, taking the football away, read it all the way. And now it's going the other way. It's a lot of ways. Start of the second quarter, 2nd and 13. They're defending the run really well. We just give Davis a chance. Oh, I thought Jeremy Davis came down with that. Very close, but unfortunately not. You can see Tyler Branham getting open, though. We don't really have a ton of options here. I think Branham actually beat him. Little rub route and a touchdown for Branham. Got a nice pick in there from the receiver. Created just enough separation. And we're going to be up 14-0. I mean, this game is looking like it could be another blowout. Jacksonville State's offense has looked terrible. And our offense has looked pretty good, especially when we throw the football. Maybe not so much on the ground, though. 3rd and 4. Jacksonville State approaching midfield. They're actually going to hand it off. Corey Cushing meets the back in the hole, makes the tackle. Andrew Paul is shut down, and once again, Jacksonville State will turn over the football in one way, shape, or form. 2 punts and a pick, of course. 4th and 1 from the 47, down 14. I think he'd go for it in that spot. Congrats, you got 30 yards of field position, which is not nothing, but I don't know. Probably go for it there. Can we throw that on the run? Streeter for Jeremy Davis. Oh, goodbye. Jeremy Davis, touchdown. Oh my goodness, dude. It's too easy right now. Didn't wait for him to really just get open naturally, staying in the pocket. Rolling out to the right. Streeter's so good on the run that we thought, okay, just give him a chance. Maybe he gets it in there. Beautiful throw on the run. I mean, really dropping it in there. And then Davis with, I guess, a couple of broken tackles and then the speed to finish the play. It's 21-0. 3rd and 3. Again, we're really playing great against Jacksonville State. They finally get a first down, and this receiver has unreal speed. It's a broken tackle for him. Shades of Jeremy Davis. Instant response from Jacksonville State. They finally find the scoreboard with a remarkable play, really. How does that even happen? That's insane. I mean, it looks like just kind of an in-and-out whip route. Some call it a zig. And he just was faster than everyone on the team. Beats Emmanuel Berlin, beats Malik James. Michael Roderick Jr. misses the tackle, and then nobody knew what was happening at all. Michael Petway, big touchdown. Streeter rolling out. Just enough space. We're going to slide. Don't want to risk injury. He's having a phenomenal game. Maybe the best game of his career so far, given, you know, the stakes. Competing for a conference championship. And this game actually matters a ton, because winning conference championships, as we're going to find Branham here, another nice throw on the run. Winning conference championships increases your team prestige and makes it easier to recruit. And that's more hours, that's higher grades, that's higher championship contender grade, which really does matter. We're going to get that out on the run for Kiernan again with enough speed. Speed kills for Kai Kiernan. Touchdown number 2. Speed really does kill, and that's why we're trying to recruit speed at the receiver position. Kai Kiernan's not going to be here forever. So it's going to be tough to replace his production. He's a senior. He's playing in what is likely his penultimate game. I assume he'll play the bowl game. Not going to be an NFL player, but has been a really nice player for us here at Trenton State for our first couple of years. So, gotta love it. And we continue to flood Jacksonville State. They just can't cover us downfield. Their run defense has been phenomenal. Oh my goodness, we can't run the ball at all. The pass defense may be leaving a bit to be desired. Okay, that's a nice enough play for Jacksonville State. Their offense is starting to move a little bit right now. We still have a decent lead. Just need our offense to keep going, I guess. Defense dial in a gear. Merriman can't make the tackle. Nobody can. Throw over the middle. That's going to be another catch. Tried to end his career with a hit over the middle. Not able to. Although there are career-ending injuries in College Football 25. We have not seen one yet. In fact, we don't really see a lot of our own players get injured very often, as that was nearly a perfect throw. Played the route way too shallow, or maybe even just slightly too shallow with Morgan Merriman, and nearly paid the price. A little bit different, and that could be an interception just like that. Darrell Brower, interception machine. He's so slow, but when they throw it right at him, he typically will catch it. Not always. Ooh, Jacksonville State looks bad. Ooh, under pressure, running backwards with Streeter, throwing across body, nearly finding Davis. There were some options there. Also, Brendan Lewis from Nevada there, leading the nation in something. Throwback slightly to the beginning of the year with Nevada Dynasty. Not too long ago, obviously, but that was a really fun time. I honestly think, for me personally, Nevada Dynasty, even though it was only like 6 or 7 episodes, maybe a little bit more than that, it's probably going to be one of my favorite series all time. I really, really enjoyed that. And I think the players were so memorable. The lore. Of course, you had White Lightning Taylor Michaela, but that's irrelevant right now as Streeter, with a huge scramble, brings his total up to 50. And we could have thrown it there maybe, but decided just to run it. And we are set up at midfield. Kieran knocked out of bounds. Can't throw it to him. That'd be illegal touching. But he could block, maybe. Chooses not to. Tyler Branham gives us a nice gain, though. Is Branham open? Oh, I don't know if he is. He caught it! Tyler Branham off the deflection! Are you kidding me? Tyler Branham, just throw it up. Give him a chance. TB, TD. He's a machine. True freshman from Decatur, Georgia, has been a standout player for us. And Streeter obviously trusts him implicitly. Throws it up. I don't even know how he caught that. I don't think anybody in the stadium does. Certainly not the DB Carter in coverage. Well, that is your first half. 35-7 in favor of the Trenton State Titans. Our defense, we've just had timely turnovers. We did force a couple punts early, but after that, Jacksonville State's really started to move the ball. They just can't finish drives. See if the third quarter and second half has anything different in store for the Gamecocks. But so far, only 7 points to show for all of their efforts. Here's 3rd and 5. Don't even see the line to gain here, unfortunately. Where are you going, Malik James? Where are you going? His name is Lamont James. That's probably why he doesn't play well. Don't even know his name. It's Jordan Johnson with the tackle. Well, I don't like Cushing out there in space. No, 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 no. Let's get a DB matched up with the receivers. Oh, and that's a great time to run the ball. Kind of leaked out to cover a potential screen. It was an RPO, and they just kind of gave it to the running back on a draw. 3rd and 4. We'll check down. Cannot wrap up. It's a nice play. Thrown to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. We just... Our level is taking a step back. I think that's what we can say here. The last couple drives, we've been lucky, maybe, with forcing turnovers. But if Jacksonville State doesn't shoot themselves in the foot, we might actually still have a game. But I think our offense is going to be good enough to make sure it doesn't get that far. But maybe Jacksonville State comes out and is a different defense in the second half. You never know. Let's see if we can run the ball in the second half. Maybe there's something to the outside, but the 1-yard runs are really just not going to do it for me. and that continues to be the trend. I do prefer to run the ball in this camera angle, and I didn't do that time, so maybe that was my fault. Ooh, good pressure. I think we honestly just give Kiernan a chance on the streak. It's a low percentage play, but he's been winning down the field all game. And here's a chance to make a play, and the DB got lost. Where are you going, Latimer? Kai Kiernan with the three-peat. 3 touchdowns for Kai Kiernan. The DB was actually staying in phase. He was in a position to make a play on the ball and then just forgot what he was doing. You go, we're too far down the field. Streeter doesn't have the arm. You didn't watch the tape. He's got more than enough. He just stopped moving. It's like somebody switched on and dragged him away. Kai Kiernan with his 3rd score of the game. And we basically instantly erase the Jacksonville State touchdown. It's 42-14. That's caught, huh? Okay. Interesting. Ooh, we gotta make some of these tackles. We're going for hit sticks. I don't think we've ever forced a fumble. Oh, read option. What a call. We haven't seen that the entire game. Jacksonville State, again, moving the ball down the field. Kind of running just like right through us at the moment. It's a minimum of 3 yards per carry. That actually might be the best that we've defended that. But that's okay, because this game is nearing its conclusion. They're not really in a good spot time-wise. So if they want to run the ball every play, that's fine. Now, the only problem with allowing so many first downs every time they run the ball is they're getting that momentary clock stoppage for getting the first down, which is a little bit frustrating. If we just hold them a little bit shy of that, we wouldn't have to worry about that at all. But that's a touchdown, Jacksonville State. Okay, I mean, should we really be carrying that across the field? Maybe. Maybe. There was a lot going on there. Either way, Gamecocks have cut the lead in half. It's not that impressive, though. Hey, we recover the onside kick. At this stage in the game, we might just run every down to keep the clock moving, guaranteed. Now, you get a little bit worried about just giving the football back, but we have a 42-21 lead. This would be a monumentally impressive throw. Lee Beebe Jr. getting real close to the line to gain. 3rd and inches, of course. Got to run it again. And we'll probably go for it on 4th and 1 or 4th and inches if we get stopped. Hopefully we don't get stopped. And we don't. Lee Beebe Jr. with plenty of space. Takes it to 22. James Abel into the game now. You'll see that this camera angle, for some reason, it's just way easier to run the ball in. I don't know why. It's just, you can see so much more of where the holes are, I guess. And it kind of makes it feel like you're playing on easy mode. This will be the final snap before the 2-minute warning. See if we can get the first down. It almost just feels like blocking's better as well. Lee Beebe Jr. touchdown. And that really should be the dagger. If it wasn't over already, Lee Beebe Jr. tells you, they're asleep. It's game over. Go to bed. Quarterback with all day, and finally that time runs out. They're happy. Zeke Hopper. Double-digit sacks for the first time in Trenton State history. And he's a senior, so this will be one of his final games with us, unfortunately. But I think that's up to 11 sacks on the year. He's been a really great player for us. He's got that quick jump ability, and it just is really, really good. I think having quick jump is a super, super good ability to have. And that is Morgan Merriman for the 2nd time. Easy reads. The cat in the hat. Easy reads for Morgan Merriman. This one goes the other way for 6. User pick, 2nd of the game. Morgan Merriman might finish with more interceptions and tackles this year. It's unbelievable. It's going to be 56-21. You can't keep getting baited like this. And he's certainly going to be Defensive Player of the Week for Conference USA. No question. But maybe even nationally as well. I'm thinking with a sack, 2 interceptions, and 1 for a touchdown, how do you not win National Player of the Week? What could even be better than that, really? Another sack. Matt Humphreys this time. I think another senior And he hasn't been super impactful. No, he's only a junior. Okay, we'll get him for another year. Quarterback throwing down the field. The fact that that can be completed is insane. Ooh, nice play by Jordan Johnson. I thought he was going to get beat there. With a better throw, he was, for sure. But we played for the deflection instead of the interception. I'm trying to get my corners to back up here. Don't want to get beat over the top. Quarterback taking off. I hate how the switch stick works. I might actually just disable that, I'm thinking. I think disabling switch stick is going to be what's best for the program. That would be my bet. Why are they taking 3 here? You're down 56-21. Didn't even deserve to make it. All right, you guarantee 3 points. You got to try it at onside. They're not even going to go for the onside. They're going to kick it deep. And it's a touchback. Okay. Final play of the game will be a run to Lee Beebe Jr. He is stuffed again. I don't know why coach isn't just saying to kneel it down. Probably because they have 3 timeouts. But we're up 56-24 and they're not calling them. That is the game. Trenton State Conference USA champions. Here in 2025, we are led by the freshmen. Henry Streeter, Tyler Branham. Big-time players make big-time plays, and we saw a lot of them. 342 yards passing, 6 touchdowns for Henry Streeter. He was pretty incredible. Had some help, receivers making big plays. Branham, Kai Kiernan kept winning over the top. Jeremy Davis with a crazy play as well. I was just comfortable. 12 of 18, only completing 12 passes. Half of his completions went for touchdowns. That is insane. Lee Beebe Jr., 13 for 44 and a touchdown. It was a tough game, but he did the job. 50 yards rushing, by the way, for Streeter. 95 yards and 2 touchdowns for Branham. 3 for 155 and 3 touchdowns for Kiernan. Randy Moss stat line. And then, of course, the 74-yard touchdown for Jeremy Davis. Gotta love it. 2 TFLs for Hopper, 2 for Humphreys, 2 for Morgan Merriman, who had just an insane game overall. 2 interceptions. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. Conference USA champions, and that really should do wonders for improving our school prestige overall. 56-24, not really even a close one. Gotta love it. We will have a bowl game, of course, which is up next. Bowl games just don't mean what they used to mean. And you can see here a recruiting update. Lee Beebe Jr. will be transferring. We're up to a 1-star school, which is, it hasn't moved. Been locked out on a couple of players. Trying to finish strong on a number of different recruitments. It's tough out here. This was not a super easy year for recruiting. We didn't get all the players we wanted, obviously. But we can finish strong and land a number of really good players that will help us out in a big way. Morgan Merriman is your Conference USA Defensive Player of the Week. And surely national, right? There it is. Morgan Merriman. What a player. Only a sophomore, too. Henry Streeter is, of course, your Conference USA Player of the Week. And maybe national? Yes, National Offensive Player of the Week. We had both. Now, I don't know how many games were being played this week, but that doesn't take away from the accomplishment. Drew Aller, a senior now, wins the Heisman at Penn State with a phenomenal year. 39 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions. And we'll be playing in the Bahamas Bowl against Texas State. Now, the 10-3, number 21 overall Trenton State Titans against the 6-6 Texas State Bobcats feels not fair, to be honest. Although the numbers are somewhat similar. They average more passing yards per game than we do. We average more rushing yards per game. But we're headed to Nassau, which is in the Bahamas. It's a lot of the Bahamas, really, if you've been. All right, let's check out early National Signing Day to go over the class here and go over some dev traits. A lot left to be done. Right now, it's a smaller class, which is okay. It's totally fine. We only have 7 players in the class. Number 63 overall in the nation. That's not bad for a 1-star school. We've landed a 5-star and a number of 4-stars. We will be filling out the class, no question. Let's check out what we've got. Manu Incognito, superstar quarterback, has just impact dev trait, which is not uncommon for quarterbacks I've found. That's kind of what I was expecting. But with that speed, acceleration, throw power, accuracy, I think he's going to be phenomenal. Greg Austin, just impact as well. That's a bit disappointing, but still good. Mitch Dora with elite. So we land a 5-star with elite dev trait. Really, really good. I don't know how good he is as a player, but the fact that he's elite dev trait tells me he's going to be great. I hope. Don't know about his speed, though, or the speed of Joey Boozer, but he has elite dev trait. There goes our running back problem solved. Lee Beebe Jr. gone. Elite for Ciante Crick. That's 3 elites in a row. Big-time defensive tackle. PJ Beatty with impact, and Clay Villain, unfortunately, with only normal. And, of course, we'll find out the rest as we add some players to the class. Can't use any hours right now. That's totally fine. If we can end up with, like, 15 total players in the class, I'll be pretty satisfied with that. And that includes a transfer portal. I'm really not upset at all about where we are. I think we're in perfect position to land a dream class for us. We could absolutely end up with a top 50 class, no question. We also have some job offers. Could jump ship from Trenton State, take an offensive coordinator job somewhere. That's not what we're going to do. We also have 40 skill points. Now, there are a number of different ways we could go ahead and use those. We could unlock Motivator, which is pretty important. We could pretty much max out regular Recruiter. Increase starting interest, I think, could be really, really good. So, might opt to do that. Motivator is really valuable because you can get, you know, off-season boosts. And I think for quarterback, that could be super big. In fact, I think that's going to be what we want to do. I'm going to purchase Motivator and upgrade to at least quarterbacks get an off-season training boost. And I think the final 15 we can focus on upgrading Recruiter for sure. Want to increase on receivers. That starting interest is going to be big. O-line's great. I like D-line a lot. And cornerback's pretty tough to recruit sometimes. So let's get the cornerbacks and safeties with an increased starting interest. I'd love to fire our staff. Now, the fact that Jack Beckham has elite recruiter is actually kind of insane. Maybe we keep him around, actually. Okay. But the DC, what are you even good for, really? He's slightly okay at recruiting. Increased knockout chance. I mean, these are some decent boosts there in Tactician. I think Tactician's a really valuable one, too. The pipeline of just Minnesota and Nebraska is so terrible. I really think that even though we have 7 players in our recruiting class right now, this is a pretty tremendous recruiting class so far. The fact that we have 3 elite dev players should mean some good things for us. Now, the development of said players has been very weird in my experience with College Football 25 so far. Sometimes it matters a lot, sometimes it doesn't. I don't really know. But the elite dev players should be fairly high rated without big skill caps. So I feel okay about it. Bahamas Bowl against Texas State. Let's see if we can cap off the year with our first ever bowl win. We are here in Nassau, in the Bahamas. That's the bowl game you want. You want a free trip to the Bahamas to play football. And you can see the numbers there. My face cam actually probably covered the yards per game that I was talking about at the start of the last episode. But this is our first ever bowl game. I want to go 1-0. Coach Gene Dangus, I want to go 1-0 in all bowl games ever. Having a good bowl record would be nice. And we're going to allow a touchdown on the first play of the game. Sparks flying as Sparks has scored a touchdown for the Texas State Bobcats. It took one play. Pursuit angle was kind of rough. We switched on and couldn't get into position. That's how that happens in this game, unfortunately. That's my reaction. Yep. All right, well, can't get worse than that, I would say. See what our offense can do. We just wanted to play offense. We didn't start with the football. We just wanted to get back on offense as quickly as possible. It took, like, what, 10 seconds? Something like that. This is probably going to be the last game for Lee Beebe Jr. as well. Final game for a number of our seniors. Kai Kierden, Zeke Hopper. We've got a lot of time left with Henry Streeter, Tyler Branham. if Streeter ends up being the starting quarterback next year. And with runs like this, how can he not be? Henry Streeter down the sideline. Gain of more than 40. Big plays only in the Bahamas Bowl. I don't like how the end zone is just that deep blue, purplish color. Indigo, maybe I would say. I think it's supposed to be our team color, even though our team color shouldn't be indigo. We're airing it out. Jeremy Davis, big plays only. Bowl games are better in the Bahamas. I actually could agree with that, I think. This is off to an electric start. No defense. Doesn't matter. Texas State also going to run hurry up the entire game, it would appear. And they're getting their receivers out really wide, 2 by 2. And we just gave them that for free. That's got to be a pick. We got to find the ball. Right there. Can't make a play. And I'll tell you what, they know my weakness. They get in the hurry up, and I feel like we just can't ever adapt. They're just going too quickly, making too many plays. We just don't do well against it. 3rd and 2. We're going to show blitz. Creep our DBs up. They still might run at us. We probably need to take the center here. And we do, and they are stonewalled. DB blitz works perfectly. And I think we're going to show blitz again. Try to do the same exact thing. 4th and 2 could still easily be a run. And it is. Latu brings down the ball carrier. What a stop from our defense. It's the junior linebacker, Soma Latu. Really nice play there for him. And we'll see if our offense can keep up that momentum that we kind of showed with our first drive. 2 plays and a touchdown. 2nd and 8. Lee Beebe Jr. Maybe his last catch as a Titan. He's transferring for sure. I mean, it's a foregone conclusion. That's just, it's what's going to happen. And that's okay. Might get the freshman involved. There's Tyler Branham. Speaking of getting a freshman involved, Tyler Branham with a first down. But next year, the freshman's going to be Joey Boozer, provided he doesn't decommit, which he won't. On the move with Streeter. He's got speed. He's got blocks. Streeter's still on his feet. Takes a big hit. He's over 60 yards rushing already. It's the first quarter. Play action, and we're just going to air it out. Higdon make a play. Can't do it. Finally an incompletion for Henry Streeter. It's first down. Sometimes you take a shot. You live with the result. And that's exactly what we went for. Up the seam for Branham. Nearly intercepted. Okay, 3rd and 10. Things kind of falling apart here a little bit. Get that in there. It's not where I wanted it. Ah, that's very annoying. We'll try a 52-yard field goal. This one's kind of tough. Meter moving quickly. We got 11 miles per hour of wind. I don't want to over-adjust here. Don't want to overcompensate. Do that enough in my regular life. Here we go. We're missing this one. That is wide left. Maybe would have had the leg. 52 yards is a long field goal. This one not going in. Now both teams coming up short on 4th down. We're just doing the exact thing that the other team's doing, right? Texas State scores quickly, we score quickly. Texas State gets stopped, we get stopped. Now we didn't miss the field goal, or they didn't miss the field goal. We didn't get stopped short on 4th down, but kick was not good, and we came up short. Make a tackle. Malik Moon can't do it. And I'll tell you, this feels like a championship game. Jacksonville State was terrible. Why does this feel like a conference championship game? Maybe because Texas State is good? They're playing really well right now. 3rd and 3. It's been quite a first quarter so far. A lot going on. They're going to run the ball. We just didn't really have an answer for it. Tried to hit stick. We're going to get down there anyway. 1st and goal from the 8. See if Texas State can take the lead before the first quarter comes to a close. They're running the ball really effectively. They're throwing the ball well enough when they have to, but it's really just been them running the ball super, super well. There we go. Z Copper making a play, TFL. 3rd and goal. Huge play in the game. What will Texas State do? It'll look to throw and nearly intercepted. Greg Keaton, the senior linebacker, got a hand on it. And it's another good stop for our defense. And this might not even go in. They're really, really close here. Far left hash. but he gets it over enough. Okay, they don't always, but they get it over enough. Kick is good from Shipley. And we'll try to grab the lead here with a touchdown. Kiernan beat him down the field. We can't get it there. No. 3rd and 5. Branham wide open. They just don't cover him. Nobody seems to on 3rd down. Why? 2nd and 7. The bubble screen looked open. I don't really like it. We're going to get on the move here. Get Branham up the field. Nice spin move from Streeter. He's upended, but gets the 1st down. 5 rushes, 82 yards for our superstar starting quarterback. Want to keep him healthy, though, but it also is the last game of the year. We can afford to take some chances with his health. See airmails there. But I'll tell you, between the Platinum Magician ability, and he might even have gold off-platform, Henry Streeter might as well be a cheat code. There's Kai Kiernan. You'll see if it pops up here. His abilities popped up the play before. He's got, like, better ability to move in the pocket, like the best ability you can have, and better off-platform throws. So when he's on the move and kind of getting fancy, trying to get creative, sometimes, even though it's for no reason, you can still throw the ball beautifully, although I tried to showcase it there, and we're intercepted. And there was absolutely no reason to do that, except for I was trying to show you what I meant. And I guess I showed you. I would only do that, well, probably always, but especially in a bowl game. Oh, that can't be caught. Texas State already out of their own end zone. And the hurry up continues. It's driving me insane. Run the ball. Berlin is there, looking like a linebacker. Better than my linebackers, to be honest. Morgan Merriman and Corey Cushing have been non-factors in the run game today. And those are our linebackers. We need those guys to make plays. Screen! We did not read that at all. 3rd and 4. Do they run the ball here? They don't. They pass. We're there. Somebody's got to bring down the QB. It's another completion. We're in coverage. Corey Cushing is Corey cooked. That is unfortunate. I thought that was pretty tight coverage, but not tight enough. Texas State with an opportunity to extend their lead here. Field goal's fine. I mean, a touchdown's fine. There's a lot of time left, but I'd obviously like to keep it as a one-score game. Big hit from Jordan Johnson. We just can't stop him right now. We're stuck in dime. I can't call a timeout in this spot, but I really hate the personnel that we're in, and we're getting cooked right now. It's crazy that we're in dime and they can just easily pass on us, but they're still running when they want, which makes sense when we're in dime with all the DBs on the field. But the fact that they're just easily able to pass is frustrating. Running back, cutback, touchdown. Ismail Mahdi playing pretty good football. Bubble screen wide open. Higdon with a nice move. He's been quiet lately. Or the past couple games, I guess. But he's had a nice season. That's the 2-minute timeout. Even though it says 2-minute warning at the bottom of the screen. It is a 2-minute warning. I respect it. Branham up the seam. Yep. Just had to wait for the safety to vacate. Branham diving catch. Better ball from Henry Streeter, and that might be a touchdown. But we'll take the big game. And then safety over the top. Got to be aware of that. Got to be aware. Thought about the post. Lee Beebe Jr. could have been open, but Streeter's got speed. He's going to take things down to the 11 with the slide. 6 rushes, 98 yards. Scrambling a lot more in this game than we did last game, which is fine. You got to adapt. You got to figure out ways to move the football. Streeter might be on the move again here, and they're going to go ahead and vacate that area of the field. Streeter with an easy path as he sprints into the end zone. Why did they leave? You got to be worried about the scramble with Henry Streeter. He's up over 100 yards rushing in the first half. All right, we're down by a field goal. Got to play some defense. If we can somehow get the football back, a little quick turnover before the end of the first half, that would be awesome. Quarterback taking off. It's tough. When you play a quarterback that can scramble, things get really difficult because you can play great coverage down the field, which is kind of a rarity for us, and it doesn't really even end up mattering. because the quarterback can just run. Oh, that's a big drop. 3rd and 3. Let's get a contain rush out here. Oh, they're taking a deep shot. Berlin torched. Touchdown, Texas State. We will get the football back before the end of the first half, just not in the way that I wanted. Emmanuel Berlin burned down the sideline. Texas State extends their lead by 10. Okay, 50 seconds left. We have timeouts. Could definitely call those if we want. Streeter, just enough speed to make that work. Big hit, and he's going to fumble. Yeah, that's the worry. That's the worry when you take shots like that. We didn't really want to, but we wanted extra yards, and that's the risk that you run. And now Texas State in a prime position to make this maybe even 31-14. That would be a huge swing. That's a really, really bad fumble. Quarterback taking off. Oh, my God. Are you seeing this? Yeah, it's going to be wide open. Falling at the ground. Yep. That was just a bad coverage for the spot. We had the defensive end in a spot drop there, and they went vertically, which of course they did. It's just not ideal. Quarterback scrambling, throwing a crossbody, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Sparks again. 31-14 Bobcats. First bowl game not really going to plan. We did win the conference championship, though, so I guess regardless of what happens here, great season. But we'd like to win a bowl game. We got to turn this around quickly. If we can somehow manage to get points before the half, that would be huge. It's going to be like slot fade to Kai Kieran and take a deep shot sort of deal. Or something like it, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be that. If we can just get that there, it's going to be intercepted with a throw at a sack interception. Oh my God, it was open too. Just the pressure forced the bad throw. And whatever can go wrong is right now. Field goal is good. It is 34-14 in favor of Texas State. Okay, I'll see you for half number 2. Well, we get the football at least. Just got to play great defense in the second half. Easier said than done. I mean, Texas State has been unbelievable. They are unstoppable on offense. Truly. Truly unstoppable. And Lee Beebe Jr. is now phased out of the offense. Taking off with Streeter. Oh, I thought we maybe could find a crease. We're ignoring open receivers to run with Streeter. And as long as he doesn't fumble, that actually probably is the call. Play action on the move. Throw on the run for Higdon. Please catch it, and he does. Alex Higdon, great snag. The ball hung up in the air, which really, you start to worry about potential deflections, right? Or just any type of pass breakup. Thankfully, he held on. Edmond may be hurt. Looks like he's just getting up slow. He's going to be okay. 2nd and 5. I'd love a Tyler Branham touchdown here. And that's what we're going to find. Tyler Branham back in the end zone. Touchdown. All right. Not out of it yet. Play action. Find the football. No. 7 catches for 163 for Chris Dawn. We're stuck in dime again. And we're just getting abused right now. Nothing else to say. We're getting abused. Quarterback shot down the field. Michael Roderick Jr. interception. All right, we needed something like that. We needed somebody to make a play. Texas State airing it out for really no reason, and now turning over the football. Huge opportunity now for our offense. We need to capitalize. Plenty of time left in the game, but we can't afford to let opportunities like this go to waste. Give us a block, Branham. Zach Edmond still on his feet. Okay, he gets 7 maybe, yeah. And there's Branham. Okay, we got a block from Kieran down the field. Tyler Branham down the sideline. Oh my goodness, how many tight ends can do that? He's got such great speed, which is a rarity in this game. Tight ends typically not that fast. Can't adjust BB here. Don't really know if I like this play. I'm going to cancel out play action, get on the move, throw on the run for Zach Edmond. Touchdown. We're back. We are right back in it. Really, really nice drive. And we're going to make it 34-28. Down by just 6. We can get back in it. We're already back in it. We just need to stop and we can take the lead. We're stuck offsides! There we go. We'll take that. 2nd and 13. Get me out of dime. Nickel, I guess, is fine. I guess nickel's probably the best overall. Slow developing run. We are there. It's 3rd and 10. And this is where I'm okay with being in nickel because multiple DBs on the field. We got to contain the quarterback. And hopefully we can stop them from getting the first down. Love being out in Tampa 2 here. Would love a check down. That's what we're going to find. Just got to make the tackle. There it is. Texas State should punt. And now we are back in the driver's seat. Here we go. Chance to take the lead, touchdown, and an extra point. That's all it takes. Let's go. A lot of time left, though. This is certainly not over. Basher, if you can get around the corner here, we might have something. And there's Basher. Nice return. On the move is Streeter. Just slide. Don't be crazy. Over 150 yards rushing. And we'll maybe try to get one more snap in the 3rd quarter, I should say. Play action. We got it out there for Kai Kierden. He makes the catch! Just throw it up to these guys. That's all you got to do. Kai Kierden. What a catch. The fact that the throw even had that much life on it, kind of insane because Streeter was being dragged to the turf when the football came out. It was a wobbler, underthrown, but that's what we wanted, essentially. Big touchdown. Light him up. Nope, Cushing can't make the tackle. That's okay. We're going to keep going for these hit sticks. Like we'll ever force a fumble, but I don't know. It's a satisfying way to bring down the ball carrier. No extra yardage, provided you actually make the tackle, that is. 2nd and 4. Let's just blitz Malik Moon. Show blitz with Corey Cushing. And they are going to run it. Ugh. Tough to stop. Make a play. Malik Moon. That's enough. Zeke Hopper finishes it. 3rd and 11. Just sit in Tampa 2. I'm trying to move back with Morgan Merriman, but I don't want to be stuck on him. Throwing deep. Merriman not back far enough. Thankfully, the play is made over the top. Texas State going to go for a field goal here? This is not makeable. Look where you are on the field. No shot. No shot. What's the wind? It was good from 70. Who do they have at kicker? From the other side of the 50. That is absolutely out of control. That is a 63-yard field goal that would have been good from 70, I think, easily. Texas State back on top with 6.5 minutes to play. That's insane. Even with wind, that's insane. There's Branham, though. I'll tell you. So, the NFL record for field goal is 66 yards, set by Texas Longhorn legend Justin Tucker. But it was like 63 or 64 forever. Matt Prater, 64 in 2013. I think Jason Elam was like 63 before that. It didn't show on the list I was looking at. Only saw the top 2. I would say that hitting a 63-yarder in college is something else. We got to see the ratings on Shipley, dude. He must be a freak. 2nd and 2, though. We're just doing our thing right now. Not doing anything too crazy. Don't fumble. Just go down. Please go down. The fumble, no! Recovered by Texas State. I'm spamming slide. Stop fumbling. Oh, my God, dude. What is Henry Streeter's carrying? It's atrocious. This guy fumbles every time he touches it. 77's really not even that bad. It really isn't. Fumbles every time he gets hit. Kicker's an 86 overall, by the way. He's got the deep range. Coffin corner, and he's not even... Is he both a kicker and a punter? No, he's not. Okay. KP, I guess, just kick power. Tendency accurate, maybe? But coffin corner is not a kicking ability. You'd think that'd be punting. 99 kick power, 94 kick accuracy. There you go. All right, he's just the generational kicker, I guess. All right. Hold Texas State to 3. We're not going to do it. Totally not going to do it. That's going to be... I don't know where everybody is on that. That's a touchdown. I don't know what happened to our defense. No idea. Now we kind of need to go a little bit more quickly. Can't select Lee Beebe Jr. Kind of annoying. Deep for Kai Kiernan. He had a step, but the ball didn't get out there. We're going to move here. Unfortunately, going to have to slide with Streeter. I mean, we don't trust him to take any type of a hit at this point. I mean, another fumble there, it's game over. And I don't really like this play at all. At all. We're going to get sacked. Nearly. That might be the game. Couldn't make a decision quickly enough. And on 4th and 1, you have to. Well, we ran commit middle. They ran to the outside. Broken tackle, touchdown, Texas State. That's the dagger, probably. Almost certainly. We've allowed 176 rushing yards. It's not good. It's not good at all. This one, I mean, we fought all the way back just to give it all right back. I think Kiernan's burned here from the slot. There it is. Kai Kiernan, slot fade, touchdown. Could go to that more often, probably. So that's nice. Down by 10. 2:40 to play. It's not a great spot to be in, but it doesn't feel like the game's over here. Got to run commit up the middle here. And we need somebody to make a play. Going to the outside. This running back's a freak. I mean, truly. 3rd and inches. Got to bring the safety up. If they bounce it, we're dead. I mean, it's over. GG's, Texas State. Don't get injured, dude. The game is over. We're going to lose by 10. Texas State was just unstoppable. Snap the ball, please. They were just unstoppable. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, 18 points in the 4th quarter. The fumbles were tough. The fumbles were the difference in the game, really. 2 interceptions as well for Streeter. It is the ball game. It doesn't really matter, but when you allow the opposing quarterback to go 20 of 25 for 385, their running back to go 25 for 201 and 3 touchdowns, broke 7 tackles, 71 yards after contact. Their quarterback was a problem as well, even though these numbers don't really show it. We were thoroughly dominated. I mean, what else can you say? Our offense was good enough, but our defense, man, oh my God, these guys suck today. And sometimes it happens. But that is going to be the episode and the season. Next episode will be the off-season episode. Lee Beebe Jr. will almost certainly be transferring out. Kai Kiernan, your Conference USA Player of the Week. And I'd love to fire the DC. I'll tell you that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.